so you know it's playing Skyrim with mods as one. So let's get started. Do a fan on just get warm here. So we got north. Yeah, we're pit north. So no active quest at the time. So we get that most gold carry. 1140. Go found 1000. Yeah. Alright, Jesus, just a female or male? Let's go with female. Let's go with female. We're gonna change her appearance. We're gonna change her skin tone. No, keep that. We need to change the lip color. Alright, eyes. Definitely eyes. Yeah, keep that eye cut this way is, okay. Eyebrow. Let's see, eyebrow. That looks good. Eyebrow height. Let's see it. There we go. Give that, give that, okay. Mouth. There we go. Get a bit of smile. 4. Yeah, but that would really go. Oh, black. Oh, she look like Gothic. Oh my god, she look like Gothic. That is awesome. Black lips. There you go. Hair. What's here? What's she? I want to look like that one girl. That one girl. Like Gothic. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Alright, we good. We go in the hood. We good. Right, that's not right. Who did you befriend with while it came from Elgin? Albert, Imperial, or Rail, or some club? I think we're going to have our. Like, should we go back there? Oh, that's block off, okay. That's block off, okay. So I'm thinking that's block off. Makes perfect sense. But, alright. Let's go back around. Probably, so. But we're gonna, if we go have our, we go to there, then we go, but you know, so, I don't know, should we, no.
Wait! Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood.
Okay, we got iron arrow, iron dagger, iron sword, iron war axe. I want an iron sword. Every iron cheater, yeah. Whoa, we got these 3. And iron shield. We're gonna have these. favorite. G's a favorite. Huh. Okay. So those. Ice potion, I guess. Lock past Joan Key and
Uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out. It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Get this goal, but don't worry about that thing. So,
Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up.
yeah, I'm going.
The Imperial.
And make sure. Okay, because then, essentially. No, survive mode. Don't do survive mode. Don't do survive. Yeah, I was about like, don't do survive mode, please. Don't do survive mode. Yeah, I was about to like do like survive mode. Like, don't do that survive mode. Alright, fetching. First step, we're going down a little bit. Maybe a little of this. More voicing and.
We could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them. Come on. Of course. I know today wasn't the best introduction to the Legion, but I hope you'll give us another chance. The Legion could really use someone like you, especially now. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
General is older than you. Why would I want to help?
I don't blame you for being angry about it. I would be too in your shoes. But it was all a mistake. You weren't supposed to be on that cart with those Stormcloak traitors. And the Imperial Legion needs your help, especially now with that dragon out there somewhere and Ulfric back on the loose.
I have to think about it.
Sure, I understand. It's not easy to go from being executed by the Legion one day to joining up the next. But I think you'll see that the Legion is Skyrim's only hope for real peace right now. I know you'll make the right choice in the end. I hope that dragon isn't still General Tullius has his headquarters in Castle Dower, in the city of Solitude, northwest of here. You'll want to talk to Legate Ricka. She deals with the new recruits. I'll be sure to put in a good word for you if I get back to Solitude first.
Dang.
So did I. If the damn Stormcloak somehow found one, or woke it up, the war might be for centuries, attacks just as Ulfric was about to be executed. You didn't know? That was Ulfric's Stormcloak and his top lieutenants.
I don't think much.
Oh, right. You were caught trying to cross the border into Skyrim, weren't you? You're not kidding. Ulfric's the leader of the Stormcloaks. You know, the traitors trying to break Skyrim away from the Empire. You haven't heard of the Civil War in Skyrim? I guess down in Cyrodiil, people have other things to worry about. It's pretty simple. Ulfric founded the Stormcloaks years ago, as a sort of private army to advance his ambitions. He's always used the ban on the warship of Talos to stir people up against the Empire. He never succeeded in getting much support, so a few months ago he murdered the High King. That got the Empire's attention. A masterstroke by General Tullius. He's only been in charge here for a few months, but he's turned things around for the Empire. We've been trying to catch Ulfric since the war started, but he always seemed to slip through our fingers, like he knew we were coming. This time, the general turned the tables on him. Ulfric rode right into our ambush with only a few bodyguards. He surrendered pretty meekly too. So much for his death or glory reputation. I thought we were taking Ulfric back to Cyrodiil, but I guess the general changed his mind. You know the rest. I guess that wasn't such a big deal elsewhere in the Empire, but here it's caused a lot of resentment. Native son and all that. Even I'll admit it hasn't been the Empire's finest hour. But it wasn't like the Emperor had any choice, did he? If he hadn't signed a peace treaty with the Thalmor, they would have destroyed the Empire. Then where would Skyrim be? That's the part that Ulfric's supporters always conveniently forget about. Unless the Empire stands together, the Thalmor would destroy us all. We'd better keep moving. I feel like that dragon might be up there watching us right now. These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Warrior. Good. I knew you shouldn't have been on that cult the minute I laid eyes on you.
But then I'm a good mage.
Ain't every day we get visitors in Riverwood.
I was like, you got me up.
Hadvar? How do you know him?
He's fine. He was coming. You got up.
I'd be glad to help a friend of Hadvar.
But he didn't.
But you didn't answer my question.
I didn't know.
How do you know him?
A dragon attacked Helgen in the story. Helgen recognized him.
What? A dragon? In Helgen? That explains what I saw earlier. Flying down the valley from the south. I was hoping I was wrong about what I thought it was.
It was a dragon. Helgen will tell you the same thing.
A dragon? Here in Skyrim? What's this world coming to? First the war, now dragons. Trouble loves company, they say. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt. All right, then.
Hello.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy. Helgen was destroyed? How did you get away?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' goal. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
When your friend told me, I didn't believe it at first either.
Mara's mercy. A dragon? In Helgen?
Well, you're gonna hear
We
about
could be
it.
here at any moment.
I'm sure Riverwood will be all right here. When the Jarl learns what's happened, he's sure to send soldiers. Go on, Hadvar. Let's hear the rest of it.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Take what you need, my friend. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need. Within reason. Jarl Balgruuf. He rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though. I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Ellis as much. Who can blame him? But I've no doubt he'll prove loyal to the Empire in the end. He's no traitor. Of course. Skyrim has always been part of the Empire. That doesn't mean I support everything the Empire's been doing lately. But Nords have never been fair-weather friends. Ah, I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl Torrig when he was murdered. Ulfric murdered Torrig, you know. Walked right into his palace in Solitude and killed him. Shouted him to death, if you believe the stories. That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that. Once the Jarls start killing each other, we're back to the bad old days. Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
Can I use your forge?
I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new. People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people, just for worshipping Talos. But was it worth tearing Skyrim apart and maybe destroying the Empire? No. Ulfric will have a lot to answer for in the end. Nords have always supported the Empire, and the Empire has always been good for Skyrim. It's from that treaty that ended the Great War, remember? When the Emperor was forced by the Thalmor to outlaw Talos worship. We didn't pay much attention to it when I was a boy. Everyone's still... All right, then.
Did we see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Oh, child.
Well,
Child, don't pester your cousin.
You two make yourselves at home.
It's nice to be back in a friendly spot, huh? Listen, I'm going to lay up here for a while. You can make your own way to Solitude from here. I'd recommend heading to Whiterun, just down the road from here. From there you can take a carriage to Solitude. Be careful on the way to Solitude. Damn stormcloaks could be anywhere.
Did you really see a dragon?
I heard Lucan yelling the other day about a thief breaking the store. It wasn't me, honest.
dragon! I saw a dragon!
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as the mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this,
I had to call my mom, and she's gonna call some friends first. There's got this guy that has this cough medicine that he makes for coughs and things, and we're gonna try to get Shane some of that. I mean, that stuff will clear his cough right quick.
Okay, you're on broadcast.
Yeah, I know.
No, you
But
don't.
yeah, I was gonna tell you yesterday. Philip was out there cutting. His lawnmower broke down. He's got to get like a thing that holds the belt in place. He's got to fix that. He's gonna finish cutting it. And then guess what? I got my third win. Hey, I got my third win last night with Kenny Wallace Racing.